Hello, welcome to today's video. In this video, we will be talking about phrasing. Did you know that when a reader reads, they pay close attention to the punctuation that they see throughout the story? Today's story is titled, "This School Year Will Be the Best." Today's story has an author and an illustrator. Do you remember what those people do? The author is the person who writes the words. The illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. Today's author is Kay Winters. Our illustrator is Renee Adriani. Let's get started with our lesson today. Today was the first day of school. We went to the rug and sat in a circle. Our teacher asked, "What do you hope will happen this year?" We each shared a wish. I went first. All right, friends, let's take a look at this page of our story. Do you notice the capital W? When we write a sentence, our sentence always begins with a capital letter. The capital letter for the beginning of this sentence is a W. This sentence ends with a period. A sentence will always end with some sort of punctuation. Let's read this first sentence together. Repeat after me. We went to the rug and sat in a circle. Let's try that one more time. We went to the rug and sat in a circle. Let's take a look at the next line. Again, we see a capital letter beginning the sentence. Our teacher asked. Do you see the comma here? This comma is telling us that we need to pause. We don't just keep reading, we pause. Let's try that together. Our teacher asked. Next, we see quotation marks. A quotation mark means someone else is saying something. These are their words. This sentence ends with a different type of punctuation. It ends with a question mark because the teacher asked them a question. Our teacher asked, "What do you hope will happen this year?" Then we move on to our next sentence. What does this sentence begin with? That's right, it begins with a capital letter. We each shared a wish. This sentence ends with a period. We see another sentence. The little girl says, "I went first," because she is telling what is happening in the story. This sentence also ends with a period. Let's read this page together. We are now going to be mindful of all of the things that we just discovered. We will pause at the period. We will also pause at the commas. Let's read together. We went to the rug and sat in a circle. Our teacher asked, "What do you hope will happen this year? We each shared a wish. I went first. All right. This time, I want you to repeat after me. I want you to practice phrasing as you read a story. We went to the rug and sat in a circle. Our teacher asked, "What do you hope will happen this year?" We each shared a wish. I went first. Great job phrasing today. Let's keep going to find out what else happens in our story. I hope I get the best seats on the bus. Repeat after me. I hope I get the best seat on the bus. This sentence also ends with a period. Do you notice the period at the end of the sentence? Let's keep reading. This year, I hope I'll remember my homework. Repeat after me. This year, I hope I'll remember my homework. I'll look good in my school picture. Your turn. I'll look good in my school picture. I'll bring my pet, Snake, for show and tell. Your turn. I'll bring my pet, Snake, for show and tell. We'll have a chocolate fountain at lunch. Did you notice my voice? It changed. Well, why did it change? Because this sentence does not end with a period. This sentence ends with an exclamation mark. An exclamation mark shows excitement. So when we read our sentence, we must show excitement to match our punctuation. Let's try that together. We'll have a chocolate fountain at lunch. Your turn. We'll have a chocolate fountain at lunch. This year, I'll kick the ball into the right goal. Repeat after me. This year, I'll kick the ball into the right goal. On the day the fire truck comes, I'll be the one to squirt the hose. Take a look at this sentence. Do you notice the punctuation here? We have a comma, which means we must pause when we are reading. Repeat after me. On the day the fire truck comes, I'll be the one to squirt the hose. Let's keep reading. We'll take a field trip to someplace really cool. I hope I won't be a vegetable in our school play. Do you see what I see? Great job. It's an exclamation mark. Remember, when we see those, we must show excitement. Let's read this sentence together. I hope I won't be a vegetable in our school play. Repeat after me. I hope I won't be a vegetable in our school play. I want to take the class pet home for winter break. Our mom will bring a birthday surprise to school. Repeat after me. Our mom will bring a birthday surprise to school. I hope we get at least one snow day. This year, I'll win the science fair. I hope I'll make new friends in my new school. When the nurse measures me, I'll be tall. I hope our butterflies will hatch. We'll have skateboard day. I won't lose things in my desk. The principal will do something crazy. My report card will be perfect. Then our teacher told us her wish. I'll get to know each one of you. Congratulations, friend. You have completed today's video on phrasing. When you read another story today or later this week, I want you to pay close attention to the punctuation that you see. Remember, when you see a period, you are going to pause. When you see an exclamation mark, you are going to read your sentence with excitement. And when you see a comma, you will also pause. You'll give yourself a natural break when reading the story. And remember, when you see a question mark, the person is asking a question. Great job today.